Earth's largest hot desert. The Sahara Desert contains enough sand to cover the whole world in 8 inches of sand. Its nutrient-rich sand is blown into and over the Atlantic Ocean, fertilizing the Amazon rainforest. Earth's rotation, and as a result the ever-persistent trade winds blowing from east to west, has a major impact on all things on Earth. The Amazon rainforest contains thousands of rivers, and it's also the largest rainforest on Earth. It contains the largest biodiversity anywhere on Earth. We are far from understanding our own history, and I believe much of our history will be rewritten. Earth and its climate is constantly changing, enabling it to hide much from us. Geologists looking at soil samples from the Atlantic Ocean floor containing dust deposits from the Sahara estimate the desert to be 3 million years old. Most of this desert was once on the ocean floor. In fact, there is whale graveyards and remnants of ocean floor eroded by wind. At some point after the oceans retreated, it contained the largest freshwater lakes on Earth. And this was as recent as 6,000 years back. Almost, or possibly, dating back to the time the Great Pyramids were built. feels impossible to imagine a green Sahara less than 6,000 years back. There is over 100 pyramids in Egypt. At some stage in history, the inhabitants of Cairo decided to use the outer layer of the Great Pyramids to build parts of Cairo. If you think that the head of the Sphinx looked disproportionately small compared to its body, you would be right. It once had a lion's head before it was changed to resemble a pharaoh. You would be forgiven for thinking this is a place on Mars. It's the Richat Structure in Mauritania, North Africa. It measures 20 to 40 kilometers across. Some believe it to be the location of the lost city of Atlantis. Geologists think it was created through natural processes in the earth. Once freshwater lakes existed here. When looking at the patterns on the land around North Africa from space, it looks entirely possible that giant floods once rushed over this continent. But then again, keep in mind that the ever-present trade winds have blown here from east to west since the dawn of time. If evidence are to be believed, the Sahara has now been dry for 5,000 to 6,000 years. It's said to be a 20,000 year cycle. That would mean about another 15,000 years for the Sahara to become green again. The change is thought to happen in as little as 1 generation. The cycle is linked to a wobble in the Earth's rotation around the Sun. We don't know much about the ancient cultures that once ruled the world. We don't know much about the structures that they built or how they did it, and it seems new discoveries are being made every year. And the more we learn, the more it seems that we discover how little we actually do know. In 1974, farmers digging a well in China discovered what is now known to be the Terracotta Army. This army consists of over 8,000 warriors. "130 chariots with 520 horses and 150 cavalry horses. The find included over 40,000 functioning weapons. They were created to protect the emperor in the afterlife. And they date back to about 200 years before Christ. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.